My name is Love Tashia Ashanti, also known as Ianifa Adeloye. I grew up in California, but I was born in Chi in Chicago. And we just completed a hot and passionate discussion around sensuality, sexuality, blended family, people loving each other beyond gender constructs. Like, we got deep around same gender loving, bisexual, and trans, and those terminologies versus queer versus gay versus lesbian. And again, being clear, those are not negative titles or identities, but when we look at the indigenous ancestry of those terms, that they were not created by people of African descent. And so in loving ourselves and affirming ourselves, I encourage us all to look at the origin of words and names and labels that we call ourselves, because words have power. Names that we call ourselves have power. What are we connecting ourselves to? What history, what people, and what energy? In the 1990s, a brother named Dr. Cleo Manago coined the term same-gender loving as an alternative to identifying as gay or lesbian. Because again, he made that connection between same-gender loving and African identity versus the other connection to European history. Not that that's bad or negative, but that it's not us. It's not our African tradition or heritage. So I chose same-gender loving because it talks about love. If you're loving someone, that can never be made to be bad or evil or negative. So I choose love every time. There is also a myth that people who are two-spirit, who are same-gender loving, are not affirming of procreation or promoting family. And one of the biggest myths is that same-gender loving, bisexual, and trans people don't have children. Well, today I eradicate that myth. They have lots of children, and when they're not having their own children, they're taking care of the children that other people abandoned. So we want to clear up the lies so that we can get to the healing. This is my newest book, the 9th book and the 4th book in the Violet Brown Psychic series, and it is a story about a woman who finds herself, who embraces the fullness of her identity through spirit, through love, and her journey back to reclaiming what was rightfully her birthright as a priestess in the Yoruba Ifa tradition. Get it today, The Seer, Legacy of Stone and Spirit. The 7th day after it came out, on the anniversary of my mom's transition to the ancestral realm, we got our first bestseller in the series. So we give thanks. I thank community, I thank family, people like you, all of those who bought this book and who have supported the vision. Now the Netflix series is coming, and so it is.
Love Ashanti is not only a writer, she is also a teacher and a griot. She is one of many people who come into our community to teach us how to relearn and relove ourselves so we can grow as a community and heal. The more we learn how our differences and uniqueness bring us together, the better we are as a community. Thank you, Love Ashanti.